He wound up, he did it.
Oh, nice. And this is in...
This whole thing is, it's in Swedish.
So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Right there, if you're a car nut, is why you like Florida, because that's an actual street legal car right there.
That's why I made it move it.
Yeah, I've seen it. This with the front end on it. You don't have the front end on today.
We're still working on it.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's blowing a little tranny fluid. I got it
a little bit.
But no big deal.
Well, like I said, that's why I love Florida, because this is street legal.
Oh yeah.
Just the way it is.
I got turn signals.
Yep.
Now, when I go home, some of these cars don't have headlights up here.
Yeah.
See, he knows he don't park there.
I know. I've been coming here for 10 years.
Well, you know
I know the car.
He knew what the skinny is. Come on, now get out of my spot.
There was something that was burning.
Yeah, just blowing the tranny out. See, when you overfill them, they come out the tube right there. See, and it's coming on the tires and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all. And it could even be oil. But
well,
I'm pretty sure when I geared it down a while ago, right there it is. See?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see it all over down there.
Yeah.
Because I come out and I geared it down. But it's old school. All that stuff is old school. That's just like the intake.
Yeah.
It's patent pending. It's not even, it doesn't even have patent on it. You look on the back, it says patent pending. That's before, see?
What was that? And it was a metal bracket.
Yeah.
Bracket at the time, so that's
yeah, it was before its time, see?
Wow.
That's what I like it. What'd you do with my cones? Yeah, because you know I was parked there.
Huh?
I was parked there. That's my son.
Yeah, you got it in there. That guy right there.
Hey, what the
Like
hell?
they come up here, get early to get their spot.
Hey, your car's pissing. Yeah, it is. Training fluid, that's all. I almost know it's training fluid. Yeah, it's okay. Where's the other one?
You'll make my car run real good.
It will. Where'd the other one?
Welcome to Merchants Crossing.
Back here in the back, up against the street by the buses. And also we have our North Fort Myers Civic Center doing a 50-50 and collecting toys for money for the children of North Fort Myers only. If you have any music requests, come up and see me. in the black tent.
That's us.
If anybody came up and goofed or said anything rude to anybody or anything like that, man, it's not
Like I said, they were good friends, but just don't say the wrong thing. Turn sideways. You let the guy shot. Get him in the air. But he was
All right, so let's tell you a little bit about this car. It's a 69 Nova. The original owner is a guy named John Ballerini. It's got a 632 cubic inch nitrous 1000 horsepower engine, a tube chassis. It's got a chrome moly cage on it, a Jeffco 4-speed transmission with clutch. It's got a 9-inch Ford Pro spool rear end. It is running a 40-tooth gear. It's got a rear deck wing. It's got wheelie bars. It's got 389 gears. It does have a couple pieces of original roof and doors, and it is legal in Florida, which is the best thing about Florida, is that it is legal. And this was not a factory option, guys. This is something that he did.
I bought this car in '69 original.
That's right. So you're the original owner. I read on the
Got
side.
bill inside there.
So, looks like you made a couple changes, or you got a really nice optioned car, one of the two.
The doors, the roof, the back window, and the cowl are original.
Everything else
is
you've
made.
changed at some point.
It's made, yeah.
Now, did you put it together yourself, or did you?
Chassis and the parts of the body were done in New York. And it was painted from here back.
Okay.
And that's actually 20 years old.
So you envisioned it. Like, how long did it take? Like, you bought it new, or you didn't?
38 years.
But you didn't buy it new to go, okay, I'm gonna do this to it, did
No.
you? So you bought it new, you had it for a while.
Yeah.
Did it gradually become this, or did it, like, say, did
No.
you put tubs in it, or did you just one day go?
20 years ago, I brought it to guys that have the Montana Brothers in New York. They got a chassis shop. They build pro cars.
That sounds weird, Montana Brothers in New York.
And basically, within a week, it was completely stripped. They built the chassis, roll cage. It's all certified, chrome moly, all that kind of stuff.
Now, you built this just to have a fun street toy.
Street car.
Street
yeah.
car.
In
Have
New
you-
York, it would have been a street racer.
Now, did you ever take it to a track to find out, just
Now,
for fun?
You see, down here, I don't have many people that I know that are into it, so I would have to borrow slicks. I'd have to borrow a fire suit. I'd
Right.
have to buy a helmet. I'd have to have, wheels.
Right.
It cost me too much to try it out.
Oh, okay, I just didn't
But
know
we
over the years
basically-
if you ever did, or just,
We basically know how fast it could go.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's just horsepower, weight, basically, and gearing. You can figure out how fast the car will go.
Right. You can do the
motor's
math.
It was built by H. Hardeman Racing, and puts out like 1,000 horsepower on motor. You could add up to 500 shot if you want. That's
Right.
going pretty high, but
Is it as a tube chassis
drive.
or the original chassis?
No, that's all
That's
tube.
it's all tube. Okay,
Yeah,
just double.
cage is chromoly. Transmission is a Jeffco.
Okay.
It's a 4-speed. You use a clutch to come out in first gear, and then you shift them manually without the clutch.
So each one, bang, bang, bang,
Yeah,
bang.
it's great. It's like driving a 4-speed car,
call
except
that
you
a
don't
crash
use the
box?
clutch. It's great.
Okay.
They called crash box.
Now,
So what's the fastest you've had it? If without, never ever on a road,
if
but
you're doing 50 and you drop it back into third or whatever, you can go 150 like nothing. Like
Oh.
nothing. It just pulls. That motor pulls on top end.
well, that's a really, really beautiful. I mean,
Yeah, this is 20 years old. It's
like you've done everything that somebody would done that wants to have a race, but without actually beating it to death.
You know, like the street race guys on
Yeah,
TV?
yeah.
Well, their original cars were like this.
Were this.
Their original cars.
Yeah, they didn't have all the
Now
sponsors
their
and
cars
stuff that
are
they have.
200, 300.
Well, now they're
dollars.
just racing funny cars more
Yeah,
or less that you could put on.
It's changed, right?
Yeah, but
There were other cars in New York that were similar to this, meaning they had tube chassis. One
Yeah.
guy had a Pro Stock truck,
right.
original Pro Stock truck, round tubing, and he was driving on the street.
Yeah, we used to go down. I'm from Philly, and they used to be Front Street down.
Yeah.
And they used to race these kind of things in the middle of the night, but I don't know if they do that anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, no. Hey, thank you. What's your first name?
Thank you, John.
John. Oh yeah, John. You already told me, and I read it twice.
Oh yeah.
I
usually
am
put
such
it
an
out.
idiot. But yeah, and it's got a passenger seat, so.
Yeah. It was. And look
yeah.
at the interior; it's
Yeah.
all stock looking.
And the passenger seat comes with a roll of toilet paper and a little bucket, so.
And it comes
But-
with air conditioning.
There you go. You get, well, and this is probably twin 150 air conditioning instead of the twin 55. So
And it's got an onboard extinguisher,
yeah,
so it's got the right stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
so,
It's built.
And it's the fiberglass nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was a racing thing, and I did a lot of this work. I put almost 3 gallons more of epoxy resin and matting to make it stronger. I did it
Especially
myself.
because you're using it for street. If it was on a
Yeah.
strip, you wouldn't do that because you wouldn't care.
If you look at
Right.
the lights, they're all adjustable.
Okay.
I made all those brackets, you know, put them in, mold
Yeah,
them
because
in.
typically if you're using this for a race car, you're not even going to have lights. You're going to put stickers on that make them look like lights
You
if
can
you
put
even do
lights
that. But most people aren't
I
going to do
have
that.
adjustments on them.
So this is a street legal car.
That's all I ever do. I towed it once.
So the only thing I don't see is
Wipers.
windshield wipers. So,
Yeah, I got buttons.
but
It
that's
doesn't
okay.
matter because when the water goes in here, it goes inside.
Oh, so there you go. Anyway, well, thanks. It was really
thank
cool.
you.
It's a really awesome car.
Different.
So,
This original built.
oh wow,
Where do you look
It's-
for cars?
everywhere in the country.
Okay, 3369.
9 and
Cost me $35.01 with the tax.
okay, so 3501, and this is
$200 down.
the original. And
Yeah.
now one of your tires cost that.
See? 375, 4-speed, posi rear.
So this is the
48.
original SS car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
it was the original big block SS Nova.
So then one time there was this guy that he's like a publisher of
Man,
a
you
magazine,
wear that shirt out in public, a Cowboys fan?
and he
You wear that hat in public?
he said, I want to take pictures of your car, put it in my magazine. So he wound up, he did it.
Oh, nice. And this is in,
This whole
What?
thing it's in Swedish.
I was gonna say, it looks like something like Nordic or something.
He sent me 10 copies,
Nice.
but it's in Swedish. I had to use the computer
Yeah.
to change it. See, he took all the pictures with me.
Not now. Now they have.
Sweet.
He gave me like
And,
4
and
pages.
how long ago
that.
was this? It's been a while,
Yeah, that was.
but
Tickets.
so
14.
2014. So the car still, I mean,
And people came from Sweden.
just to see it.
No, they came over and they says, I saw your car. And I said, where did you see my car? He said, the magazine in Sweden.
So-
And you happened to come here and see the car in person. That was amazing.
Now, does this stay in Florida now? Okay, so it
18
doesn't go
years.
back up to New York anymore.
No more.
Okay.
It's been here for 18 years.
Wow. Well, that's definitely cool. So.
I mean, you know, as far as fabricating, I did all of this, I did all of that, all of this.
And there's really, is there anything there's nothing left to do?
I just remember
It seems to be,
I drive it now.
as I was saying, it doesn't seem like anything needs to be done anymore, so. Well,
I enjoy it. I wouldn't build it this way today. I would put a low compression engine,
right,
and maybe with either turbos,
like twin turbos or something.
turbocharger.
But this is so old school. I mean, this is like,
I've driven to Port Charlie.
and what's the gearing?
50 miles.
Oh, okay.
50 miles one way, non-stop.
What's the fuel cell hold?
15 gallons.
Oh, okay. So you got plenty of gas.
If you drive it regular, you'll get 8 miles per gallon,
Wow.
which is real good.
Yeah.
But I tune it so the carburetor most of the time it runs on a 2-valve.
Right, and it's got, and you, like you said, you have NOS hooked up, but
Yeah.
it's not like something that needs NOS.
No, not on the street here, that's for sure.
So.
The asphalt is terrible.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I appreciate you spending
Thank you
time,
again.
and
I'd love to see it on
thanks.
TV.
April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.